It's been 1 year since the release of Hogwarts Legacy, and oh, what a year it's been. The game officially released on February 10th, 2023. And yes, I know the early access version of the game did release 3 days earlier on February 7th of last year, but as you can probably tell by my voice, I've been a bit sick, so I wasn't able to record and get it out on the 7th. But I still wanted to celebrate and discuss the game and the year that it's had. So let's do just that. Hogwarts Legacy was the game that Harry Potter and Wizarding World fans have been waiting for many years, and boy did it deliver. Hogwarts Legacy truly engulfs you in the Wizarding World like no other game has done before. And not just in Hogwarts, but the entire surrounding Scottish Highlands as well. To many's surprise, but maybe not to the surprise of us fans, Hogwarts Legacy was the best-selling game of 2023, even surpassing Marvel's Spider-Man, Madden, and Modern Warfare 3. And according to WB, Hogwarts Legacy has reportedly sold 22 million units in 2023. Setting new records for Warner Bros. Games. And this was reportedly the first time since 2008 that a non-Rockstar or Call of Duty title was ranked first. While Hogwarts Legacy did have a few advantages such as releasing earlier in the year and being very popular on the Nintendo Switch, its sales are still incredibly respectable when compared to some of those juggernaut franchises that are usually on the list. And it also just shows how eager that fans were for this type of game. Hogwarts Legacy currently sits at an 84 on Metacritic with an 8.5 user score. And even given some of the initial controversy before the game's released, Hogwarts Legacy has been a massive success in every way. And the community behind the game is honestly something special. But what I really want to discuss is what made Hogwarts Legacy so special. So let's discuss the magic of Hogwarts Legacy. When it comes to immersion and just tickling that nostalgic itch, Hogwarts Legacy has nailed the feeling of being in the Wizarding World / Harry Potter universe. From the very beginning, when you start your magical journey alongside Professor Fig, you know that the game is going to be something special. It instantly draws you in, setting the stage for a grand adventure. Right off the bat, presenting you as this hero that needs to help protect this ancient magic versus the grand villain that you're going to face in the end. When you first see Hogwarts and step into the Great Hall to be sorted, it's truly something special. From that point on, Hogwarts and the surrounding Scottish Highlands are yours to explore, and explore you can. From Hogwarts to Hogsmeade to the Forbidden Forest to all the little hamlets that you'll visit, Hogwarts Legacy places you into the Wizarding World like no game has done before. While there are obvious things I would love to see added to the game, it does so many things well that just make it so much fun. Now, I don't consider myself a game reviewer, so I thought this would be a good time to just reminisce and discuss some of the things that I loved about Hogwarts Legacy, and also in the comment section, I want to hear what some of your favorite things were as well as you played the game for this past year. Just really have a discussion about the game and what I hope to see in the future as well. First things first, the atmosphere in Hogwarts Legacy is just second to none. If you're someone who loves the books or the films and always wished that you could experience the magic of Hogwarts, well, this is it, recreated in amazing detail. The castle is so intricately designed and modeled and is just a testament to the love and dedication that the team at Avalanche has put into the game. It's an incredible experience to just simply walk the halls of the castle or fly around the school grounds on your broomstick, noting each and every recognizable location. There are always so many fun and interesting things to see and do around the castle and the school grounds, and it honestly feels that it's quite full of life. One of my favorite parts of the game is when the seasons change, especially experiencing the game in the fall. It's just incredibly beautiful. The decor changes to match the seasons as well, which is awesome, similar to like we'd see in the movies. I only wish that we had the ability to change the season to whatever we want, especially when the main story has ended. Now maybe that's something you can already do with mods on PC. I haven't played a lot with PC, maybe that's something I need to do to sort of expand my Hogwarts Legacy experience, but I've mainly just played on console so far, and I wish that that was a feature that everyone could do. Just change the season so that you can maybe, if you're playing again in 2024 at Christmas time, maybe you want it to be snowy. If you're playing at Halloween, maybe you want the fall time, the pumpkins, you want it to be atmospheric. So I think just being able to change the setting, especially after you have finished the main story, would just be a nice touch. Another incredible part of the game is the in-game exploration, which is just a huge strength of Hogwarts Legacy. While I've completed the game, I still have so much of the castle and the surrounding Scottish Highlands that I haven't yet discovered or at least fully explored, just from either being busy or just not having enough time to play that along with every other game that I've tried to play in 2023. And the game is truly massive, maybe even a little too big at times, which could be a drawback for some, of course. However, I appreciate the fact that Avalanche really did their best to try and recreate the world as best they could, down to each little hamlet and borough, which is honestly more than I could ever have expected when the game was first announced. And will also help to just lay an incredible foundation if there are future Hogwarts Legacy games. The combat system in Hogwarts Legacy was another awesome mechanic that I really enjoyed and I think is one of the best in a Harry Potter / Wizarding World game to date. The variety of spells that you could choose from, the combinations that you can put together, and the damage and destruction that you can do to your enemies, it's all just a ton of fun. And I really actually like the mechanic of having the 4 spell system that you could swap for, so you have 4 slots that you sort of place your spells into, and then you can sort between those and switch between as you're in combat. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you figure it out, it's actually pretty smooth and it works really well. One of my favorite things to do was to freeze enemies with Glacius and then slice them with the Fendo, or especially I like to pause them in midair with Arresto Momentum and then slam them down with Descendo. Just some of the things that you can do is incredibly fun, and especially some of those ancient magic finishers. Those are some really fun things, you know, turning people into a chicken or really just slamming them on the ground over and over. Like, it just makes the game fun. And of course, there are the forbidden dark magic curses as well, if you so choose to use them. In my playthrough, it was not something that I got to, but I know that in a future one, I plan to go back and just unlock them all, or maybe just make a second save on my primary character and just go through and use all 3 of those and just, you know, wreak havoc. While the combat is not perfect, there are just so many combinations that you can make and fun that you can have that the combat still remains fun even late into gameplay. So that's something I think that they really did a fantastic job of really figuring out and honing. Now, customization in Hogwarts Legacy is another really fun piece of the game that I really enjoyed. While I never fully got into like min-maxing my gear and its stats, unlocking those upgrades and slots for them, I did do some upgrading here and there and adding some of those slots as well. But I just love the fact that you can equip any piece of gear and make it look like any of the pieces that you've gotten so far. So let's say you get a really great piece of gear with some great stats, but you don't really like the way it looks, it doesn't match what you have, you can just reskin it and make it look exactly how you want, which I feel like every game should do. If I get a piece of gear and it's better than what I have, I don't want it to have to look like that gear that I just picked up. I want it to look like whatever I have picked up before, because it just makes it so much better. However, most of the time I think I went to class looking like I was fresh off the Quidditch pitch. Still, I wish we got a chance to play Quidditch in game, but maybe in Hogwarts Legacy 2, or I'll just have to check out Quidditch Champions when it releases. One of the absolutely most special things about Hogwarts Legacy has been the amazing community that has been created around this game. From the very beginning, fans have rallied behind the game, not allowing negativity or controversy to take over and get in the way of what is a fantastic game. And I have to say that WB, or Avalanche rather, did an excellent job of engaging with the community, answering questions, and just showing just enough of the game to get everyone informed and excited while leaving plenty of room for discovery as well. And even now, the game's fan base is still very much into the game and truly itching for more content, which I hope we'll see in the future. Just recently checking, the game still averages around 10 to 20,000 live players on Steam, depending on the day. Of course, it ebbs and flows, and with many more, I'm sure, playing on the various consoles as well. I truly feel that WB and Avalanche probably didn't expect the success of Hogwarts Legacy to be what it is, at least to the extent that it has been, especially given the lack of plans for future DLC or additional content. However, in today's day and age, I'm honestly okay with that, because I would rather all of the focus go into creating a great first game or a great base game before any plans for additional content is even considered, which I believe Hogwarts Legacy has definitely benefited from. I mean, if you look at recent games like Elden Ring, all of the focus was on creating just a fantastic single player experience, make the game fun, make it enjoyable, and then once you've created that content, you know that it's good, you put it out there, people enjoy it, then you begin developing that DLC, you begin planning, you begin creating it, and putting out more content for the community, which I hope Hogwarts Legacy will do. I also want to say that for myself, Hogwarts Legacy was a game changer for me here on the channel and helped me grow so much on YouTube. Without the game, my channel definitely wouldn't be where it is today, and I have to thank the game and all of you awesome Hogwarts Legacy fans for that. And hey, I know I'm not the only one. I've also discovered so many awesome creators through this game that are still killing it on YouTube today, and the community behind this game is really just pretty incredible to see. So, what is next for Hogwarts Legacy? This is where I want to take the video into. Looking forward, we know that Avalanche has tweeted that Hogwarts Legacy will receive some updates later this year. We know for sure that the Haunted Hogsmeade quest is coming to other consoles outside of the PlayStation, but hopefully we'll see some additional content and quality of life updates as well. And of course, there's also plenty of rumors of a potential sequel in development, which I would love to see. Aside from a sequel though, there are numerous things that I and many others I think would like to see added to Hogwarts Legacy just to sort of improve the game as we are continuing to play it before we get any new content. So let's just discuss some of those things. I know that many fans have expressed a strong desire for the addition of some multiplayer features to Hogwarts Legacy. However, I feel like integrating multiplayer is probably something that is never going to happen for Hogwarts Legacy unless it is modded into PC. Maybe it'll happen for a future game or a sequel, but for Hogwarts Legacy, single player is just going to remain the focus. I think that's pretty clear, that's pretty obvious, and I think we just need to take those multiplayer hopes and toss them out the window and hope for the future that maybe we'll get a multiplayer experience. But it's not just, I don't think it's going to happen in Hogwarts Legacy. However, there are some things that could be added to Hogwarts Legacy that I think could make it pretty incredible. One of the biggest additions to the game that I think would make it even better would be a New Game Plus mode to add more to the game for those of us who have already completed it. There have been some fantastic New Game Plus modes in gaming recently, from the Horizon series to Ghost of Tsushima to, of course, Elden Ring. And Hogwarts Legacy has some great potential for a New Game Plus mode that I would love to see added in the near future. I also think that a photo mode would be a great addition to the game and would add a lot of life to it as well. Many games have dedicated communities to in-game photography, and a photo mode in Hogwarts Legacy could be huge for the community and the life of the game. And of course, some of those shots that I think the community could get, I bet would just be awesome to see. And while it's doubtful that this could happen, another crazy but unlikely addition could be a VR mode. Like I said, probably not going to happen, but I think it would be awesome. It would be incredible. Imagine experiencing Hogwarts Legacy's combat, or riding a hippogriff, or even exploring the castle or the castle grounds in first person. I mean, that would be a surefire way to get me to purchase a PSVR or some type of VR to play, and that is for sure. And I'm definitely not the only one. Like I said, that's probably incredibly unlikely, but a VR Hogwarts Legacy mode, like, man, that would be so much fun. And another addition to the game I think that would be great to see would be a DLC, some sort of DLC, maybe even a more dedicated / fully developed Azkaban questline. As you may know, each house in-game had some exclusive quests that were available, with the Hufflepuff questline actually getting the chance to visit Azkaban. So I think it would be great to see this as a future content, or maybe some other type of DLC, more expanded, that we get to do more of a bigger, grander adventure there. And I'm sure some other fans would love to see that as well. Now, regarding what I would love to see in Hogwarts Legacy 2, well, there's just so many things that I would love to see, and I think it would just take up so much time in this video, and it's not really about Hogwarts Legacy 2. I wanted to make this video to appreciate what we've had in Hogwarts Legacy, the year that the game has had, and just sort of say thank you to Avalanche for making a fantastic game. Thank you to you guys for being an awesome community of people, because the Hogwarts Legacy community is just really awesome. They're very friendly, everyone has been awesome, very kind, and just supportive of the game and each other, so I think that is awesome and incredible to see. I probably said awesome, special, and whatever else in this video 150 times, but I really do mean that. I think it's been a fun game. It has helped my channel tremendously, and I think the community around the game is great. So maybe in the future I'll make a dedicated video to Hogwarts Legacy 2 and what I want to see, but for now, Hogwarts Legacy remains a fantastic experience for Harry Potter and Wizarding World fans, and I think that it was just what the community needed. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. Be sure and let me know what your favorite part of Hogwarts Legacy has been. Do you anticipate some future content? Are you looking forward to a sequel? Let me know down below. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure and hit the subscribe button. Maybe I will make a few more Hogwarts Legacy themed videos here on the channel. If we get some more news, then I will try and make a video on that as well. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.